Stephanie, the founder of Wings of Change, is here to help us promote butterfly migration and help save endangered butterfly species.
Here we have Stephanie Holbrook and Gracie Gwen, and they're going to give us a little tutorial about butterflies and the importance and how they're helping to promote them in our environment.
All right, well, first of all, I have really exciting news. I was coming to show you the Weedy Mallow. First of all, this is not a weed. This is the cheese wheel of weeds, and it's super beneficial. It's a host plant to many butterflies and moths. So if you see it, let it be, let it be. But then look, if you can look right here, this is, I don't mow my grass. So all of these little bits right here are milkweed.
Now I hear that's really amazingly good for butterflies.
It's for the monarch butterfly. It's her host plant. So we're actually going to be sprinkling some seeds. Gracie's going to be helping me spread the seeds like a fairy through our neighborhood. She's here because she's much more agile than I. So we're hoping that we're going to get her street, which is elder, and my street, which is fig, and we're going to be sprinkling California native seeds, and we should see it pop in just a couple of days. So join us and become part of the Wings of Change.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, why don't you tell us more about that weed that I think is a weed behind you? Because
Okay,
you
it's
say
not
it's
really
not.
a weed. It's a Weedy Mallow, and people buy it in the health food store. They pay about $1 per leaf for that. It's called Weedy Mallow.
Wow, look at that. It's really beautiful.
And the seed pod, they actually call it the cheese wheel. And so this is native to California. I don't guarantee that, but this is an awesome weed. Let it be. It's gonna bloom right here.
Let's see that.
Up in Northern California, it's known to create entire fence lines.
Wow.
And it's got this cute little pink flower. But yeah, this is a very happy weed, and it is very beneficial to our pollinators. So if you have it and you can let it be, let it be, let it be.
I love it. I love it. To help the butterflies. So what's happening is we're finding these little spots where there's naturally green starting to grow, and that's where the water is settling. So what Gracie and Stephanie are doing is they're kind of loosening up the dirt a little with their rake, and then they're sprinkling the seeds in these areas. Now they look really kind of just like little dirt areas, but I am assured that these are going to be green, beautiful spots of foliage that is bringing the butterflies. Yay.
Hold on.
Why don't you tell us about the seeds what the kind of seeds you have?
Okay, we're doing ornamental low-growing native seed mix. So this one's a little bit different than the sunflowers. So you can see there's poppies and there's buckwheat and there's just a bunch of different seeds.
So it's very wildflowery kind of seed mixes?
Correct.
Or plants, not necessarily
So
flowering?
this one is the California sunflower. Now watch that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that one, you can see it's only one type of seed. Can you see your hand? Please, I meant to say please. See, that's just one type of sunflower seed, and that's the bush sunflower.
Okay.
So go ahead and put that up there now.
Here.
So you know that little tiny circle that sticks to your sock all summer long? It's a really bad weed. That's that, and you can tell by the shape of the weed.
Oh, so that's the bad stuff.
That's the bad stuff.
So now you're going to put some good stuff in here.
I'm gonna try to put some poppies in there, so that way, you know, we can grow some with the good with the bad.
There you go.
Go ahead. And it's still in full bloom. And it is here for the monarchs if it wants to, but they're not eating it. That over there is another butterfly habitat, but I cut it back because it's the tropical. And then those are sunflowers in the front.
So this box brings tropical butterflies.
No, this is the tropical milkweed, which I
Oh,
cut
the
back right here. It's
Oh,
the
so
tropical,
milkweed
milkweed.
needs to get cut back.
Right. So we just talked about it with the other
Right,
ladies, and so
right.
this one's cut back. So eventually it'll throw some shoots out the side and be a healthy plant again.
And then
Some of them are
that
non-viable.
milkweed over there is...
That's not a milkweed.
No, that one over there is what? What
This
kind?
one's a California. What kind? Yellow. We don't know the name. We're all yellow.
And then we got sunflowers growing up here. Now, what kind of seeds are these, Stephanie?
Well, we have poppies right here. We have 3 different kinds of lupine. We have farewell to spring, and then I do believe this might be the San Diego sunflower.
Beautiful. So these kind of seeds are going to be definitely influential in bringing our butterflies.
Correct.
Awesome. Do you have any tips that you could give anybody? Like kind of how we were out there doing those spreading seeds, how simple that was? Like, you know, it's not a big, huge chore.
So wherever you know that there's going to be weeds coming up, it's about to be the rainy season here in Holbrook. So where you know there's weeds, you can sprinkle some California natives and they will erupt in the spring. So you can pick California poppies, you can pick the lupines that we picked. There's a bunch on our website too, but you can be the change by putting something that blooms in that weedy area and not just killing the grass.
And it doesn't take a whole lot of energy. I saw you out there. You were just kind of like, you know, scraping the dirt a little bit up, and you saw where the green patches were, and you sprinkled seeds, and that was it.
That's it. And truly, we already know the weeds are going to be there, so we might as well have weeds that we like and are going to be pretty.
Like the Weedy Mallow.
Like the Weedy Mallow. That one's a little big though, so that one grows to be big. But if you plant the poppy, it only grows to be that big.
Okay.
So.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you.
And from everything Holbrook, thank you for bringing butterflies into our world.
Thanks for the opportunity.
I know. I never knew I'd actually get to meet a real butterfly whisperer.